First of all, I think the group would like to thank Sensei Tomiko for meeting with us and sharing their knowledge, and for me it's certainly an honour to be in the same room as you.
Thank you.
And on behalf of Richard and his LSKA, we're just going to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
Yeah, fine.
The first one is, when and why did you begin learning karate?
Right. I was in high school, and I was graduating when I was 18, and I had a job for the department store, and they open until 9 o'clock, and I knew I need something, self-defense, yes? And my cousin, he was a JKA, black belt already. And at the beginning, I went to learn judo, and police, they have a judo club, and I went, and this female, no female. Then I told this story to my cousin, yes, and he said, right, let me talk to my sensei. And he was a JK 4th dan, and he found it is very interesting. Lady want to learn karate. Bring her here. That is my start. So that's how I start.
Excellent.
Yes,
Excellent.
and I was only woman, and I spent, I didn't know anything about black belt. I thought I didn't know any about Q grading, because when I did 3 years, suddenly become brown belt. It's a no grading, becomes so, and then that's it. Then following year, I become black belt. So until I came to Japan, I thought there's a color belt is only brown belt and black belt. But here in this country, brown, red, and the orange, yellow, and the purple stuff, and the yellow line and 2 lines. Oh, it's confusing. It's still confusing. It's still confusing. So
excellent.
That's interesting.
Who's been your biggest inspiration?
Right. Over the years, certainly Mr. Hirano, he was my first teacher, and also spending 17 years with Kanazawa. When I was first done, he taught me all kata, go to shifu show and meikyo, everything. So I learned from him, and by spiritually, I learned in politeness from Kanazawa, yes?
Yes.
And he's a very friendly person, I learned. But fundamentally, when I moved to Kasia, I learned seriousness karate.
Yes.
And it's like you live or die, that kind of stuff. So each time you focus it, and it's everyday life is the same, and you're not wasting time. So that's the reason when my student or whenever I go to teach, if somebody is not doing properly, make me so mad. And you have fantastic opportunity.
Yes.
You have atmosphere, you have good teachers, and you have courage to learn. Your parents is paying. You're wasting so much. Sometimes hit people, but my black belt, don't hit. You are in trouble. So you have to. So that,
Yes.
but the people like to be hit. Have you noticed? I realize English people, where you are grown up, oh, you done very well, wonderful. You pray, don't you? Japan, yeah. Japan is opposite. Oh, you stupid. Why can't you do that? So we are like pressed, and that one day I'll be better, like she said. He said, one day, but English people, oh, wonderful, even they are stupid or terrible, wonderful. So that's what happened when I said, you're not trying hard. Why not? when I shout, they seems ever so happy. That's the weirdest thing I've never seen.
Reverse psychology.
They was. Exactly.
You can practice that tomorrow.
How good is that? I like that.
Yes.
What do you class as your biggest achievement to date in karate?
The biggest achievement.
Oh, what's it?
What do you class as your sort of greatest success?
Shotokan or JK champion.
Your great. Do you class your sort of medals as a success, or what's your greatest success in karate?
I think I'm now 65, and I'm grateful. I'm a position, still traveling the world. I still have my class, and I'm still able to train with my student, and I can still communicate. I'm so grateful. And lots of my age people can walk properly. They have a backache, arthritis. I don't have any of them. So it's I know it's a little bit, but continuously, persistently,
Yes.
and that is my dream is I die while I'm training in dojo.
Awesome.
That is my dream.
If there was one piece of advice that you could pass on to somebody who is starting their karate journey, what would it be?
Don't give up.
Excellent.
Don't give up.
Yes.
Amazing story.
During all the time you've done your Shotokan, have you ever been tempted to try any other martial art?
Right. It's karate is enough for me.
It's enough.
I did Wadori a little bit because Steve was Goju-ryu, right?
Oh, was that with
Steve was
Suzuki?
Huh?
Was the Wado with Suzuki?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. The first time I came, I stayed with Suzuki Sensei's house,
Ah,
1971.
yes,
Yeah, he was the big one there.
yes.
So, didn't like Wadoryu, didn't like Goju-ryu, too much stuff and things. I didn't understand that. And Shotokan is straightforward.
Straightforward.
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm not clever enough. I can do little bit this, little bit this, little bit. I can do that.
So you
Jumping around.
yeah, you never thought about doing something like Aikido?
I could do
One of the lesser
Yeah.
physical ones. Yes.
It's too complicated, so I'm not clever enough to do that.
Yes. Yes. It's very hard with learning karate and the kime. It's very hard to let go and do the Aikido,
Yeah.
isn't it? Because
Yes.
it's the total opposites.
Yes. Yeah.
But at the same time, they actually complement each other
Yes.
in a very, very strange way. Yes. Do you think the sport of karate is destroying the spirit of karate-do?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Controversial
You
question.
still consider it to be a budo? Yes.
Certainly.
the answer straight away. Same as me.
Certainly.
Yeah, because the
It's
budo aspect is so important, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Because it's from where it started. Yes.
Otherwise, the sports karate is only when you are young, isn't it?
Yes. Yes.
Speed and power
Yes.
win. That's it.
Yes.
65 years old, nothing left for me. It's gone.
You're a world champion in kata. Do you have a favourite kata? And if so, which one and why?
24. Short and easy.
Very formal.
Like Kankudai.
Oh,
Long kata. So tiring, I don't want that. What is the shortest looks complicated or that?
beautiful.
Yes.
This, like, looks good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Second, finished.
The best kata.
That's the reason.
And finally, do you see a difference in traditional Japanese karate in comparison to the way we train in the UK?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want to know why?
Yes, please.
We are saying a word, like we were saying, to understand things like karate, minimum 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. Anything. So since you are little, we said to understand, you sit down on the top of the stone, then took you 3 years. So everything you do to understand, beginning to understand, takes 3 years, right? So we are used to do repeating. But in this country, it's completely different.
Yes.
That.
Yeah.
3 years? What's that? Why is so long? That kind of attitude, yes?
Yeah.
So constantly I have to think, how can I interest this person to carry on? Yeah. So we don't do it same as Cassia. How can interest you karate more attractive to you? So instead of I'll do it tomorrow, someone's 1, 2, 3. So we do 1, 2. This one, yes.
Yes.
And also 1, 2, circle 360 degree on the third one.
Yes.
Very, very difficult. But karate is not only 1, 2, 3.
Boring. Sensei Kusura said to me, don't make karate boring.
So
In UK.